Okay, so hello guys, welcome back, and now we are going to analyze another game here, which was played against the Karora, Big Karora. I don't know what it sounds like. He was also Indian, and I'm also Indian. So he's having white pieces, and I'm with the black. So started with the e4, e5 as usual, knight f3, knight c6, and then he pushed instead of developing bishop, he goes with the pawn. I don't know why. I also went with the pawn instead of bishop. I just followed him, I guess. So he knight outs both the knight outs, and then he goes with another pawn, and I choose to go with the bishop. Why not to go? Will be easy for us to attack on him instead of any mistake he does, but he goes with the bishop also, and then I go for pawns. Now we open up its another bishop's lines, and then I have attacked on its white bishop. Okay, so that was easy for him to make it on a safer place, and then I went with the d6 just to open up bishop on the king side. Okay. So this knight on d5 is really strong. So I wanted to get rid of it, and I just exchanged it with the another knight, and he has a pawn and a bishop to take this exchange, but he chose to go with the bishop, and then I have to protect this knight, and I go with the bishop also. But the thing is here, my white bishop, light color bishop, you can say that it's now totally not functioning anything. So he's not even protecting, he's just protecting that one square, and it's bit useless here. Not useless, you can say, I'm sorry, but what we can say it's he's not capturing what its potential is. Okay, so this is how I go. Okay, so why the queen? I don't know the reason behind this, but maybe no, there is no reason. I don't find any reason. Okay, let's see. So I have castled, and he goes with the another bishop, attacking on our bishop. What he was planning? I think he's just moving his pieces like I do sometimes. So now he's attacking from the left side without castling. Okay, so the bold move we can say, but the pretty good attack it comes when we choose to go for attacking side instead of safer one. And I go with this move. I guess this was a blunder. Or no, this was not a blunder. You can. I don't. So we go with the bishop. And I went with the. Okay, we got the knight. We got the bishop. We got the another bishop. Oh, and we got the bishop, and he got the extra bishop, and the knight is there. So we oh, we have lost extra piece here. That was a blunder. But the thing is, our pawn army is ready, and our queen is also ready to attack from the king side. No, yeah, no, queen side. Okay, so queen side we can say, but there is a king available right now. So I go for it, and shum. So now I have to take back my queen. The purpose of queen on a d7 is to attack for a4 pawn, and I thought like he will realize it and will protect it with the with what can do. He cannot protect it, he just need to move it, but he goes with attacking things. Okay, so If we exchange here this pawn with this pawn, then this knight will take this pawn, and this g5 will be open, and which is directly focusing on our king. Yeah, there is a pawn, but when the pair of what we can say rook or queen and bishop or any two pieces, it will be a dangerous thing for us, for our king. So I go with this move, which is h5, and which is a defensive move, I think so. He took my pawn and attacking on our queen also. So I take this queen, sorry, pawn on a4. My purpose is to go and check him, and then go with another check, and we can get the pawn. That's it. That's it. I really didn't have any other intention. I goes with that pawn, and I go with king, and we have got the chance to take the knight, and that's a free knight. It is not protecting by any pieces around there. So yeah, we have got it, and we are in the game. Now we are pawn up. So yeah, so taking this pawn with the queen is a blunder from the opponent, and we have got the chance here. And our, oh wow, our pawn is heading to the first, I mean last for its, where he will get promoted, and then he was moving his king. And I took, I think, yeah, no, 2 3 5. I don't know what I was doing. My purpose is to, huh, yeah, go for a check. My purpose is to go for a check. I don't know. There is no solid, what you can say, solid purpose there. But yeah, the check, and then we'll see the reaction of it. That's it. That was in my mind. And he goes with attacking on our pawn, but there is a rook on a b8 which was protecting this pawn. That's why I was careless here, and I go with the check. But instead of moving his king, he goes with the pawn. And yeah, now the king, we cannot attack on the king, we cannot give it check or anything. So now I have moved to this place, for what, yeah, again for the check, and it goes with protecting it with another pawn. And I attack the queen, just to see if he makes any blunder, and we can get the another chance here to make promotion, pawn promotion, or any check we can give here. So he was aware of that, and he didn't move from the pile, and protecting the king with the queen. So yeah, so after I took like a minute here just to know, because the thing is, yeah, if he goes with the b1, the rook b1, I didn't find. I thought like, this will be the dangerous thing for our pawn, and the pawn which is about to get promoted. So I was thinking what to do, and I forget about this queen. If we bring this queen here, it will be resolved. So after a certain like 40 seconds, I realized that it is too much, obviously, and then I move this pawn. The purpose of this pawn is to get here on, I mean a3, which will be very much stronger. And if he goes with the b1, rook b1, and we moved our pawn to a2, one of our pawn is getting promoted, obviously. So I move this pawn, and he does this, and I come up with the queen here, and he also takes like a 30 seconds to move his rook here. And now he is attacking out to our queen with the pawn army, but I was aware of this, and I thought like, even if we exchange these pawns with anything, the queen is not attacking on our king side, and only rook cannot do anything. So I was a bit relaxed for this battle, and then he goes for this. And instead of taking that pawn, I go with this. Now my purpose was to get check to king, and then I give a check sometimes just to make enemy think. Distract him from the strategies, and then we can apply our own strategy. That's why my plan is to give it some checks. And he goes with this move, and this was a good move. I give with this. Instead of pawn, he should have gone for anything else, like moving this pawn to d4. The d3 pawn to the d4 will be a very good move, I guess so. But he goes with this pawn, and instead of exchange it, I go with check first, and then I exchange. No, anything. No, I mean, there is no purpose here. That was just a check. We go with another pawn exchange, and then I moved our pawn with our own missions. Now, the thing is, here our king is exposed, have no protection, just a rook is there, but cannot protect, and I mean cannot fight against the queen and the rook combined. And just to block this e6 queen to come on e6, I should have do something good. I request him to go for an exchange. He refused. He go for a check, and I go for this move. Now this last 8th rank is protected. Now the queen cannot give us a check, any check. So he goes with the pawn, and I go with our mission. He brings up his queen. Now a silly mistake, and our queen is gone. G7, and our queen needs to move on f8, and then queen to f7 is the game over. Now I was thinking about it, and I go for a check. Move this queen to the last rank, and then again a check. I had a chance to give that rook, but it was worthless because it is going to beat the mate in 2 after that. So I go with the check, and I was thinking what to do, and go with this queen check, and then again a check. Now I find something here. I wanted to go with the rook, and then find a king in a trap, and this is what happened. It's a mate here with the queen. So that's it. It was a proper play, but still there are errors I made, so many inaccuracies, you can say that, but it was okay for me, and we have won this game pretty good. Hope you guys find some mistakes and good things from this video, and hope you enjoy. Thank you.